Hello, today I want to share a few updates, sort of in person. Please give me about 10 minutes. Okay, first of all, I want to clarify what Bayan means or how did I choose the name of my YouTube channel. So, in December 2024, when I came up with this YouTube channel, I had to pick a name, and I wasn't sure which name I was going to choose. So eventually, I used AI to help me come up with a list of potential names, and I wasn't too satisfied with the list of names that I had that I went through, and so I picked a few and I set them aside, but eventually I discarded them. So I used my memory. I was like, ah, yeah, I remember. I had a friend several years ago. He had a kid. The kid was about 5, 6 years old, and he couldn't pronounce my name correctly. So instead of saying Brian or Bayan, he would say Bayan. And so I told myself, okay, well, maybe I can use Bayan VR instead of Brian VR. So that's how I came up with this. So it has nothing to do with the Arabic name or word Bayan. And I don't know how it's pronounced in Arabic. I didn't check. So I found out recently that Bayan, if you look on Google, YouTube, and if you use AI, it will tell you that Bayan is an Arabic word and name that means eloquence, clarity, or something like that. I didn't memorize everything that it could mean. It's a word that appears in the Quran. Okay, but that was never my intention, and I just mean to clarify that. So Bayan VR is just Brian VR. Okay, that's where it comes from. Second clarification or second point that I want to make has to do with the recent two videos that I published, that I posted about Creed. So these two videos are from February 2025. Usually, when I all the other gameplays that I've been publishing, like Arizona Sunshine, Bone Lab, these gameplays are recent. I played them close to the publication date. However, these two Creed gameplays are old, February 2025, because I had them and I said I'll use them. But now I repent. But it's okay, no big deal. But the thing is that these are 1080p and the quality is low. And at the time in February 2025, I didn't realize. And yes, at the time, I already had Quest Games Optimizer, which is right here. Quest Games Optimizer. I highly recommend this software. So QGO or Quest Games Optimizer, I used it at the time for Arizona Sunshine 1 and 2, for Bone Lab, and for Vader Immortal. Batman, not that much, maybe a little bit. And I didn't have all these other games yet. So Creed, I didn't use Quest Games Optimizer for Creed. I just played the standard settings. So I used to come here, edit, and I used to choose the default profile here, HD, which is, you see, low, medium, default. So because the two gameplays that I published recently, the first two Creed gameplays, are kind of boring. It's repetitive, it's the same thing. It's simple, nothing special. It's already saturated because it's been 5 years because it came out in 2019. So I told myself, ah, let me do something better. So what I did is I cranked this up 120 hertz, ultra, very high. Then I came here and I cranked this up as well, like 4K, 3840 by 2160p, 100 megabits per second and 60 frames per second. Because usually with the other games, if I crank this up, it's a little slow. It lags, because the MetaQuest 3 is not a PlayStation 5. It's not a Xbox. It's not a PC. It's still sort of Android. So, but for Creed, because Creed doesn't need a lot of memory, it's just a ring and an opponent that you combat. It doesn't require a lot of memory, basically, a lot of CPU, GPU. It doesn't require a lot of CPU processing and a lot of GPU memory and processing. So I cranked this up and it worked fine. It worked just fine. And it looks really good. And so what I did is I played this weekend, okay? I played and I sweat. You know why I sweat? Because my first two gameplays, they're too easy because it's easy mode. It's the standard mode. So that's why it's easy and it's kind of boring. Now, what I decided to do is I cranked all the settings up like I just showed you, and I played hard mode. So in Creed, there's a Rise to Glory path campaign, the campaign path. There's also the Legacy campaign path, and there's three difficulties: Rookie, Pro, and Champion. And I decided to try the Champion, which I never did before. And I sweat. I sweat, man. It makes you move so much. It's really hard. I had a hard time to beat the first opponent. Almost impossible to me. I know. Some YouTube players online on YouTube, they do it more easily and they show you tricks, but I didn't have time to absorb all of that. I didn't spend a lot of time playing Creed like the other games here. So I did my best this weekend, and I liked some of the gameplay. Some of the game, even though I lose in those 2 out of 3, no, 3 out of 4 gameplays, I lose all the time, and I'm gonna publish it because why? Because it looks better. It looks smoother. It's more fun to watch because it's harder. You hear me breathe because I forgot to turn off my mic, but I decided to leave it that way because you can hear me breathe uh, profusely. So it's gonna be more interesting to watch. So that's one thing. The other thing is that I tried the online mode, player versus player (PvP) in Creed, and I played against someone else. So in the past, I played against somebody else. It was lagging, it was bugging, so I was like, forget it. I do have a few gameplays about that, but I'm probably gonna publish it in my pros and cons to show you how shitty it looks when you play PvP. But this time, I do have one PvP gameplay from this weekend that I did not win. I lost. I lost badly. The dude crushed me. He destroyed me. But I think that even though I think PvP in Creed sucks, I don't think it's a good. I don't think it works well. I decided to keep it to publish it because it looks hard. It looks interesting. It's more interesting than my first two Creed gameplays. So I'm gonna publish it. So that's that. All right. So another update is that this is my apartment. As you can see, this is 1,000 square feet. It's uh it's a 3.5 or a 2.5. So the living room, kitchen, bedroom, and the bathroom. So if you count the living room, kitchen, bedroom, those are three pieces plus and a half. So that would be 3.5. Otherwise, if you count this as one piece, then it's a two, including the bedroom. So 1, 2.5. So either a 2.5 or a 3.5. This is 1,000 square feet, and I'm gonna be moving into a condo, which I'm gonna be renting. It's gonna be bigger. It's gonna be 1,196 square feet. So let's say 1,200 square feet. It's going to be bigger. I'm going to have two rooms. One of the rooms is going to be much bigger, so it's going to be better to record. I'm not going to be smashing this drawer. And the biggest room, I'm going to use it to record my YouTube channel, my gameplays. It's going to be for VR. It's going to be my VR space, my MetaQuest 3 space. It's going to be my YouTube channel space. I'm probably going to use it for other things, but it's mainly going to be for that. Because here, yes, I don't have a sofa, I don't have a TV. Because here I smash my webcam, I smash this thing over here. Sometimes I come here and I hit my hand when I play Bone Lab on this table. So even though I have a lot of space, I still hit myself when I move too much around, and I don't realize it because I'm so concentrated, I don't see it. Sometimes I go like this, sometimes oops, my mic. Sometimes I look through the hole that's near the nose, and I look down and I'm like, oh, I gotta recenter myself, but otherwise I hit myself. So here I have my gaming laptop on which I don't game anymore. It's been many years I don't game anymore. This is a this is a Lenovo Legion 7i from 2023. I don't remember the specs. So I have three gaming monitors. These are not OLED, these are just standard LCD, 1440p, 27 inches. So this is where I stream, this is where I download movies, I watch, I edit, I work on this setup here. In the future, I may buy myself a gaming PC, but for now, that's not the case. Um, I'm thinking, yeah, so that's one thing. The other thing is that in my new condo, I'm gonna have more space, like I said, to be able to do some crazy moves. I'm gonna be doing other types of videos, by the way, this week and or next week. So this week or next week, I'm going to be publishing a surprise. It's gonna be a Creed video, but different. There's going to be something different about it. It's a surprise. I'm not telling you what it is. You're going to see it when you see the thumbnail and when you see the video. Another update is that in the future, I'm going to try to improve the content of this YouTube channel. I'm going to be doing a few unboxing here and there, not too many. I want this gaming channel to be a gaming channel. I don't want it to become an unboxing channel. So I'm going to be doing a few unboxing videos here and there. I'm going to be doing a few videos showing you my accessories, how I play, how I record myself, how I edit my videos on DaVinci Resolve, and those kinds of things. So that's about it. That's what I wanted to share. And thank you for watching. Stay tuned. Thank you very much.